Hello, good day, ladies and gentlemen from around the world. I am Wole presenting Love Program for Oyekon Foundation. We will be working on a series, on a very touching series. Caution, this is a highly graphic video. Viewers' discretion is advised. That is, if you don't want to watch some kind of hyper emotional scene in this particular series that we will be doing, just stay off, or maybe just listen to the explanation, and when I want to present the video, you stay off, because I'm going to do the series nothing less than 10 series. I'm going to be bringing horrible videos. We are on a series titled Where There Is No Love, People Are Worse Than the Devil. That is a series that we'll be doing. Where there is no love, people are more wicked than the devil, or the devil is nicer than people when there is no love. In the previous week, we have seen where with love society develop. With love, everything move forward. With love, education, economic, politics, family, etc. Everything develop. Today we want to see how things scattered. Everything scattered without love. Without love, everything scattered. We are going to see how economy scattered, how politics scattered, how religion scattered, how lives are scattered and shamble. We are going to be seeing them in this video. This first one, we are going to start with where there is no love, there is wrong accusation. I'm going to do this one like 3 series. Where there is no love, there is wrong accusation. All of them are in the general topic on where there is no love, people are worse than the devil. Now, we will be going to see a video. The video is self-explanatory, but let me just share a little bit of light on what you will be seeing. In the video, the people in the community claim that community is not developing, business is not moving forward, things are not going as it should go. So they now claim that they should go to Babalawo or whatever. The video happened in Ghana, but it's a very, very similar to every Nigerian society. But it happened in Ghana anyway, and they now claim that let's go to Babalawo or something like that to check who is causing this problem. And when they got there, the Babalawo accused 17 old people. All of them were in their 80s and 90s, and guess what? All of them were extremely poor. Most of them did not have relatives, husband, wife, children. Most of them did not have that can defend them, because they have accused them of witch. And that is the first thing that I want us to notice. When people don't have anybody that can defend them, that could speak for them, we, the society, accuse them of witch. Well, we will go and watch the video. The video is very self-explanatory. Another thing that I want us to look at in the video is that there are different factors responsible for community failure. If we go and check, none of the factors is related to witchcraft in modern community. But let's just go ahead and look at the video first before we even come and talk about anything.
Ghana can be a weird place to live in sometimes. Don't get me wrong, I am a Ghanaian and I love my country, but some cultural practices continue to dent the country's image. Witch camps, female genital mutilation, the lynching of witches, and most of all, the primitive thinking that old age is synonymous with witchcraft. I can go on and on, but for the purpose of today's video, let's talk about Akua Dante, the 90-year-old woman who was accused of being a witch and beaten to death by a witch hunter while the entire community stood and watched. The incident, which is known as the Kafaba lynching, happened in the East Gonja municipality in the Savannah region on Thursday, July 23, 2020, in a small town called Kafaba. The youths of Kafaba petitioned their chief to invite a priestess who could tell them why there is no progress in their community. The unnecessary deaths, the failures and collapse of businesses in a modern society. This problem would have been approached scientifically, but these people opted for a priestess instead. The people were of the belief that something spiritual was causing all the deaths and failures in the community. According to reports, the chief rejected the idea first, but upon further persuasion from the youths, he gave them the permission to invite a priestess, and days later, the most powerful powerful priestess and witch hunter Hajia Serena Mohammed would arrive in Kafaba. On July 23, 2020, Hajia Serena Mohammed would arrive in Kafaba to find the cause of the community's problem and arrest those responsible spiritually. The entire community gathered to watch the priestess in action. It was going to be a great day, they thought. Well, if not for anything, the person responsible for the community's problems would be exposed. During the priestess' spiritual exercises, she pointed at 17 women to be the cause of the community's problem. These 17 women in their 80s and 90s were blamed to be the cause of the community's problems, and they were forced to confess. The priestess' methods are cruel and barbaric. Failure to confess would subject you to torture. These women knew that, so although they were innocent, 16 of them confessed that they are holding the community back. The 16 women confessed and assumed responsibility for all the deaths and the reason why the people in the community are not making any progress. Unfortunately, Ekuya Dante, a 90-year-old woman, refused to confess to something she did not do. The priestess forced her severally, but she refused to confess. If only she had known what was coming, she would have confessed and saved herself from the torture. The priestess dragged Ekuya Dante from among the crowd and forced her to drink a concoction while the community stood and watched. The helpless 90-year-old woman drank the concoction, which was forced down her throat, but that was not all. The exorcism would be the death of her. She was dragged on the bare ground for everyone to see. Then she was slapped and caned while she begged for mercy. The saddest part of this entire story for me is the fact that the entire community stood there while a helpless 90-year-old woman was being tortured to death. What happened to us? There is no humanity left in some of us, and the Kafaba incident is a confirmation of that. The torture continued while the people watched until Ekuya Dante became unconscious, and guess what they did? They left her under the sun and went home. All of them. Well, other sources say after the torture, Ekuya Dante was taken home where she died, but one thing remained the same: the torture killed her. After torturing the 90-year-old Ekuya Dante and being left unconscious, a good Samaritan called her eldest son, Mr. Mahama, who rushed home only to meet his mother's lifeless body. Upon rushing her to the hospital, she was declared dead. The Kafaba incident would have gone under the radar just like any other incident if they had not recorded any video. Fortunately or unfortunately, while they were torturing Ekuya Dante, they recorded video of the entire ordeal, and the faces of the priestess, the assistant priestess, and the people present during the barbaric act were captured in the video. The video was uploaded to Facebook, and that was how the Kafaba incident got the media attention. The President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, condemned the act and called for the immediate arrest of all those connected to the act. The late former President of Ghana, Jerry John Rawlings, also added his voice, and so is other human rights groups within the country. But the people who committed the act were nowhere to be found. They went into hiding soon after their pictures were all over social media. Preliminary investigations led to the arrest of the chief of Kafaba, Mr. Seydou Yahaya, for his role in the murder of the 90-year-old Ekuya Dante. Days later, 5 youths from Kafaba reported themselves to the police, and the chief was later released on bail. On August 5th, 2020, the priestess Hajia Serena Mohammed was arrested in her hideout, including her assistant, 33-year-old Latifa Bumeye, who happens to be the granddaughter of Ekuya Dante. In total, 16 people were arrested, but no one has been convicted yet. Out of the 16 people arrested, most of them are walking freely amongst us. They are out on bail, and it looks like no one will be convicted because it's been 2 years since the incident, but the police are still investigating, so most of them are out on bail. Ekuya Dante was buried, yet her killers are still walking freely amongst us. When I was doing my my research on this story, I realized that things like this only happen in Nollywood movies. So it is so hard to believe that something like that happened in the 21st century. Despite the delays in convicting the culprit, the Ikuya Foundation was found to educate residents in small towns and villages to desist from attacking and abusing women who are accused as being witches. So we can say that something good came out from Ikuya Dante's death after all. At least maybe the next old woman may not be killed because of what happened to Ikuya Dante. Thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Please subscribe, click on the notification bell, and let me know your thoughts about the Kafaba incident in the comment box below. Always remember, the world is a terrifying place, so please stay safe. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
In this video, we have seen analytically that the guy analyzing the video claimed that some people are responsible for their community not to develop. Instead of them to go to check through their library, in their laboratory, instead of them to go and check what can lead to development. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me read what can cause underdevelopment in community. What can cause underdevelopment in Ghanaians community? Number one, colonial legacy. Colonial legacy, that is because of colonial experience that they experience. It is claimed that it is, as in, claim that all their major resources and their mentality, everything is streamlined towards slavery mentality and all of that, and everything is packaged to them in form of slavery, and they are into slavery boxes. So that is what colonial mentality is. Political instability is another cause of community underdeveloped. And we have economic challenge, inadequate education and health care. When person is not even healthy, how will community even develop? No sound health care in Ghanaians as at the time that this thing happened. Dependence on foreign aid. When you import everything, all the income, all the profit are returned back to the people that you are importing from. Poor infrastructure, inadequate environment, environmental challenges. These are the causes of community development. But in this particular video that we've just watched, they accuse old women who are poor, who don't have anybody to defend them. You see, this is very, very sad, man. This is very, very sad. Because you and I may be thinking, majority of people that watch this video will be young people. We think that 80 and 90 years, that one is too far. But do you know that I am already 40? I can remember everything that happened below my 10 years. I can remember, just like play, I'm already 40. When will I not reach 80 and 90 years? When will you two not reach 80 and 90 years? If we don't rise up to stop all this kind of evil thing. Now, and then they were forced, these people were forced, coerced to confess that they are witch, even though they were not witch. Listen to the commentary. Go rewind this video and listen to the commentary. They were being forced to confess that they are witchcraft, even if they are not witch. And then they confess. But there is this 80-year-old woman who claimed that she is not witch, who stood on her feet that she is not witch. She has known Christ. She has been going to church. She does not even dream any bad dream. And then this is the woman that was beaten to death. Now, some people claim that they are developing community, right? Some people claim that they are developing community. That's why they beat this woman to death. When police start to look for them, why did they run away? If you are developing community, why did you run away when police try to look for you? Thank God to Nigerian police, the Ghanaian police, because of their tight security, they were able to trap this useless and hopeless and shameless individual and brought them to book. Although the punishment is not too severe like the way like the one they melted to the woman that is dead, the 90-year-old woman. But thank God that they even brought them to book. And according to the story, something like that never happened again. But I tell you the truth, that kind of situation is still happening in Nigeria. Now, who are the people? Another thing that I wanted to observe in the video is, who are the people that dictate that this is not witchcraft? Community underdevelopment is not witchcraft. It's the prosperous people, the rich people, the president, the governor, the most successful people. It is the poor people that attributed the causes of the community underdevelopment to witchcraft. It is the poor and useless and hopeless people that attributed it. All the most successful people who actually succeed, who understand the real factors that lead to success, claim that nothing concern witchcraft with this success. For instance, if I am in Songo and you want to come from Ode to Songo, is it not me that knows the road? It is me that know the road that can guide you. People who really succeed, people who really have all their problems solved, claim that there is nothing like witchcraft. But pastors and all those babalawos and all those people with spiritual mentality, Haitian spiritual mentality, claim that this thing is. But why? Another factor is that why is it that it's only Nigeria, Africa, and all this poor community? UK, Canada, India, and China, all those kind, no, not India rather, all those kind of advanced places. Tiger, Asian tiger, those are the community developing. Taiwan, all those community, you know, all those community that are fast developing, Asian tiger rather, I wanted to say Asian tiger, that are fast developing, they do not attribute anything to the witch and the devil. They just understand the structure that lead to development that I have said earlier on. Ladies and gentlemen, now let me just summarize this video that we have just watched by these two things. When we claim that it is witchcraft or luck or all this spirituality, all these things that is determined, there will not be development. That is determining success, that is determining community development. There will never ever be development. Look at Nigeria, for instance, where people are going to church every day, yet Nigerian is fast. I'm talking about hyper fast, going into super extreme poverty, accelerated poverty, because people attribute everything to spirituality, and only one or two people called pastors and all this spiritual and all of them, they are the one who are becoming the real rich people, because they are, you know, there is a video that will watch. The second one will be pastors claiming that people are witchcraft, that they should go and kill the witch in their village, that they should go and destroy the things in their village. Ladies and gentlemen, when we have the concept that witchcraft is the major factor, or is among the factor that is causing, you know, underdevelopment, the community, the laboratory, that is the educational sector, will be down and useless, because there will not be research again. Imagine that Eddie worry somebody, instead of the person to go to pharmacy, the pharmacist sell his product, the person producing the product sell his product, the person whose health is affected get his ailment cured, and the nation develop by payment of tax. Look at how many things develop, but you just think of somebody harming you, everything goes down. Everything goes down where there is no love. Everything is jeopardized and killed and destroyed. That is just what we saw in this video, where everybody, now police are looking for the people who killed the woman. In that video that we just watched, police are looking for the people who killed that woman. The woman is dead. The police are not in good condition. The presidency, the whole community, Ghana is now being, people are scared of going into Ghana for investment. So when you attribute things to witchcraft, luck, all those kind of things, everything goes down. That is just the purpose of this video, and we are going to be going on a series. At least I will do 10 videos of this kind of things, whereby when we attribute, when we claim, when there is no love, rather, people are more wicked than the devil. You know, devil is the, we can say devil is the cause of underdevelopment. Devil is the cause of all the evil in society. But when people don't love one another, when you don't love me and I don't love you, people will themselves more evil than the evil. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching this video. You can share the video and, you know, like the video. If you like the video, you encourage me to come out and do something like this. Thanks, friend, and bye for now.